Thanks for coming in. Hi, my name is James Hogan. I'm going to be your examiner today, the International English Language Testing System Speaking Test. What we're going to do first though is I'm just going to test this voice recorder. So if you could just say your full name.
My name is Rae. You can just call me Rae.
Okay, thank you. Great. Okay, so that's working as well. Right. Okay. So, can I see your ID, please?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Thank you, Rae. So tell me, are you working or studying?
I'm now working in a school as a personal assistant.
Okay. And do you like to work by yourself or with others?
I prefer working with a group of people because they enjoy the cooperation, enjoy the teamwork.
When you work with others, does it help you or hinder you in you doing your job?
Sometimes it helps a lot. When I just start working, I need a lot of training and I need friends to organize my my work every day. But later on, when I'm familiar with what I'm doing, sometimes could be distracted from other people when I'm working.
Okay. Do you like traveling?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Which city in your country is interesting and worth traveling to?
Right. I'm from Beijing, and to me, Beijing is a really good place for a foreigner to visit as the capital of China, as the center of the culture, the history, and you definitely need to go there. Besides Beijing, there are still some other very famous cities in China like Shanghai or Xi'an or Kunming. They have their own different characters if you have a chance to go there.
If there was a city in China you haven't visited that you'd like to visit, which one is it?
Tibet.
Tibet?
Yeah.
Okay. And why would you like to visit Tibet?
It's sort of adventure. It's the attitude there and the brilliant view. But people always say if you want to enjoy the view, you have to take the adventure. Sorry.
Adventure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why I always want to challenge myself.
Okay, great. I'm going to give you a card now, and I'll give you 60 seconds to make some notes. So, and you have 2 minutes to talk about the subject.
The library I would like to describe is Fisher Library in Sing University. I studied there for 2 years, so I spent sort of most of the time in Fisher Library. Fisher Library is actually the biggest library in the whole Australia, and it's famous for all the books, all the resources, all the technology functions there. So since master's degree for me is very hard, I need to spend most of my time just studying myself. So I sort of go to I went to the library every single day and borrowed book and try to search online of all the resources I need. The reason I think it's a very functional library was because first of all you can always find what you want. They even have the books from hundreds years ago. So that's the first reason. Secondly, it's very convenient. There are internet access, and you can, as a student of senior university, you can always use internet for free. And also, they even have some other facilities for people to talk, to discuss. If we do some group work together, we need some separate room, and they all have those facilities. But if we talk about the reason I dislike that library, all I can think of was maybe it's not open every single day. Sometimes it closed on weekends and on holidays. Actually, that's the only time I can spend on studying. So I prefer if it's opened every day and long time, so I can well organized. I can be well organized on my study.
Okay, good. Do you think technology is influencing libraries?
Oh yeah, these days internet and also the way you look for the books, because there are so many shelves with all the thousands, millions of books, so you definitely need to search online first and get the number of the book and then check it on the shelf. That's all technology.
How could libraries maintain their advantages?
I think these days the library managers don't use more human labor anymore. They depend on the technology or internet much more than before. But for me, I think people should be more involved, as it's a place for students to study. Maybe we need some help from the people working there, not just talking to the machine or the computer.
What should people do to keep libraries?
Yeah, because these days people don't have to go to the library. They can get whatever they want from internet at home. So what I'm thinking is library should perform as little community to connect students or people from living in that area. To the manager could arrange some activities or sort of reading conference or some other community activities to get people together.
What qualities should librarians have?
First of all, they need to totally understand all the functions of the library. Secondly, they need to be very familiar with the books they have. Third of all, they need to know exactly the location of all the books. When people ask about it, they're gonna answer it. And last, they need to be friendly to no matter how old you are or how young you are.
Do you think children should go to libraries?
Yeah, definitely. These days, children don't spend more time on reading. They just play or they just playing computer games. Personally, I think reading itself is a very valuable thing you should do when you're young, because that's the major way you absorb some knowledge.
What are the advantages and disadvantages of keeping important information in a library?
The advantages, it will be convenient for people who are seeking some particular information. They can just go directly to the library, ask the librarian for the information. Well, the disadvantages, all I can think of maybe just one, that it's hard to keep them confidential, maybe, because there are so many people share the information, because there are so many people live in the community or stay in the uni. They share it together. So for some confidential ones or very important ones, it's really hard to keep it as confidential.
Okay, good. Thank you very much.
Thank you.